Alright, gang, we're back with Crash of the Titans with Spider-Man. Sorry that it's taking me so long to record these here, but, you know, gotta pay those gimmicks in the mail called bills. And the only way we do that there is by working that night shift. Anyway, we have Spider-Man versus Mysterio going on here. The 3-star version of Spider-Man anyways. So we'll take a look at his powers, we'll take a look at Mysterio's powers, and this game plan away a strategy to beat this Spider-Man. So, Spider-Man uh, Classic Original. No, this is Classic, not Original. Is a purple, blue, and yellow user, though not in those particular orders. Their yellow ability costs 12. When the going gets tough, Spider-Man will deal damage to the target, and then massive damage if one of their allies is down. Since this is a one-on-one fight, I don't think that second portion should apply. The next ability, the blue ability, Web Slinger. This costs 5 AP, and it will stun the target for 1 turn, and it'll create a web tile on the board, and it will stun for additional turns depending upon how many web tiles that are on the board, up to a max of 3 turns to be stunned. So if you get at least 3 web tiles on the board, you fire off the blue, it's effectively a 3-turn stun. Now, way back in the day of Marvel Puzzle Quest, it used to be something really stupid, like a 3-turn, well, it was a 3 AP stun that would stun you for about 5 turns, because I don't think it was a cap on the number of web tiles that Spider-Man could stun with. I don't. Again, it's been so long that Spider-Man there doesn't apply to Puzzle Quest nowadays. But then an ability that does apply to web tiles is the Spider Sense ability. So whenever Spider-Man or anyone on Spider-Man's team matches a purple tile, then it will create a protect tile on purple, and it'll have, like, somewhat reduced strength, but it will also say, now if there happens to be a web tile on the board, then that protect tile will end up becoming a little bit stronger. Alright, so that's Spider-Man in a nutshell. Heroes, Spider-Verse, Avengers, everything that entails there. Should be Fantastic Four, but we're not going to get into all that there. So we got Mysterio, Quentin Beck, based off the Spider-Man Far From Home. Purple, blue, and yellow user, so we'll be fighting for the same powers and abilities to begin with. So Mysterio's from Thin Air. This costs 7. Turn Mysterio invisible for some number of turns, and then you create some number of blue trap tiles that, if they're matched away or destroyed, then they'll deal a small amount of damage. But if Mysterio happens to be invisible, then the damage is increased a little bit more. Alright, for my next trick, and this is his blue passive ability, whenever you meet the threshold for blue AP, so it will be 8, I think at lower, is always at 8, so it's 8 blue AP or more, convert 5 AP to yellow, and they'll deal damage to the highest level enemy. And then if Mysterio happens to have at least 4 more blue AP after converting this AP, then stuns the target for 2 turns. It's a lot of hoops and hurdles just to get a stun active with Mysterio. Alright. Now the pledge, this is his yellow ability, and this costs 6. It creates a 4-turn countdown tile that as long as it's on the board, Anytime you match yellow, you gain AP for purple. And then when the countdown tile reaches 0, then you steal a burst of health from a random enemy and an ally. So we'll be constantly stealing health from Spider-Man, and that's gonna be, I'm not gonna say kind of hilarious, but it's gonna be uh you know a little game of give and take. Um, for lesser equipped Mysterios, you're definitely gonna want to bit to blitz purple blue. So definitely blitz purple blue, and you definitely probably probably have your yellow red stockpile too. So that way you can go in and you know convert some of those yellow AP to purple AP and get get the fight done that way. Also too, chase blue as much as you can just so you can get your stun to activate. And I'm gonna shut up as I always do and get into this fight. There you go. A relatively pain-free fight, at least on my end. But again, I can see how people, don't think Mysterio is that great because of the hoops and hurdles that you have to, that you gotta jump through trying to get him situated. So I'm not gonna really give out a team for Mysterio because, again, he's not a character that I would prioritize and using a lot of. in normal gameplay, because again, there's characters who do stuns much better than him, that generate AP better than he can. Alright? So, the next video, well, at least the next Crash the Titans video, is going to be Wolfsbane, another character that I don't really have any, not necessarily experience with, but don't necessarily have anything to say about team construction. So that's going to end this video here, but we do have something that I do want to talk about, and that's the Thunderous Thor store. So let's wrap this here up, and you know what? No, let's not wrap it up. Let's just roll it into one video, because I don't feel like recording two videos at once. All right, so Electric Potential. This is the new Thor store. It came in Thursday, featuring the new Jane Foster Thor, Electro, and Storm. Two of which I have championed in the case of Storm and Electro. But let's talk about both of them pretty quickly. Both Storm and Electro happen to be black, yellow, and yellow users, though their powers vastly differ for the things that they do. In Electro's case, she is more of an anti-immortal Hulk, or more specifically, anybody that likes to do team damage. So, 4-star Juggernaut with his collateral, that's a team damaging move, or who's another character that does team damage that I can think of? Oh, like 4-star Quake. So essentially, she's a, a 5-star a 5-star version of Quake's yellow ability, where she mitigates all forms of team damage. Say she'll neutralize them to 1, then she'll create yellow AP, and then her yellow AP move, which happens to cost 5, will create 1 strike tile at the bottom of the board. So you're always constantly having some sort of yellow AP to be fed. Her black ability is probably one of my favorite abilities. For the love of villainy, what it does, it'll do damage based on the number of team up tiles that happens to be on the board. Now, if you combine her with the 5-star Scarlet Witch, and you put Scarlet Witch's purple ability on black, you can effectively get rid of some of those team up tiles on the board, and make Electro's black hit a whole lot harder. And then finally, Electro's green ability, it's an okay ability. So what it'll do, it'll create 3 countdown tiles on the board of different lengths, 1, 2, and 3. And then when those countdown tiles expire, they will destroy the row in which the the column in which the countdown tiles happens to be on, up to the countdown tile. So an example would be, if you had a countdown tile that was all the way down at the bottom of the board, it would destroy all those tiles that's up in that particular column there. Obviously, you're not going to generate any AP. It's a kind of a grounding like effect, but again, that's the weakest of Electro's abilities. Storm's case, Storm, her black ability destroys all charge tiles on the board, deals damage to the enemy team, and of course there is no cap on the amount of charge tiles that get destroyed. I mean, on the charge tiles getting destroyed, unlike some other characters, Black Bolt, uh, her yellow ability will add some number of tiles on the board, or convert some number of tiles from team up tiles to that particular color tiles on the board. And so she has good potential to go infinite. As a matter of fact, I might as well just go ahead and get my storm and talk about it from there, because again, okay, let's see here. That was okay. This is her yellow ability, yeah, Aurora Totalis. Like I said, this is the one that can essentially go infinite. If you put this here, is they convert some number of basic tiles to team up tile. I mean, basic team up tiles to basic tiles of that color, and then 3 basic tiles of that color and a charge tile. So again, you can eventually break break the board, and then Ice Storm. It'll destroy all tiles of a particular color that you chose on the board, and again, it can stop whatever shenanigans that the opponent may end up doing. So in honor of this store here, I'm gonna actually do some pulls now. So I'm just gonna pull until I get Jane Voss, well, Mighty Thor. So that way I have a jump start on her. If I happen to get covers for Electro and Storm, that's that's an added bonus. So let's see what we get first. Well, okay. Well, the game showed me that's 4-star Rocket and Groot. So okay, there's that. All right, Hydra Stomper. Monica Rambeau. Okay, there's Hulkbuster, which is awesome. Alright, let's see here who it is. Storm, so that's going to be a legendary token there for her, because that's 451. Back to back 5 stars. That's another Storm with Ice Storm. Can I make it 3 for 3? No. Hulkbuster. Okay, Repulsor Punch. Up. Give this Jane Pop. Nope, this is Storm. Well, at least we're getting 25 CP back from all that. Legion. Dazzler. Well, I mean, Dazzler fits the whole, sparkling theme of both Storm, Electro, and, Mighty Thor, but, wrong type of sparkles. Monica Rambeau, again, even though she can manipulate the energy spectrum, at least, in the comic books. Could this finally be our Thor? Yes, it is. And that's in blue, which is actually the ability that we kind of want the Dr. Thor. So that was what, 13 pulls, because that's from something I did earlier. Yeah, so 13 pulls to get Jane Foster. Out of the 13, we had 4 5 stars. So again, like, would I have liked to gotten Jane Foster Thor within the first 3 pulls? Yeah, sure. I'm not even gonna lie to you about that. But hey, I get legendary tokens and other goodies from Monica Rambeau, so I'm not gonna say a fairly eventful, pool session, but you know, like some questers say, you never turn down a 5-star, and you definitely don't turn down a champion max Rockin' and Groot either. So, all right, so add these levels here in the storm to power her up a little bit more, so we'll get refunded our command points at least. And then let's go ahead and recruit Mighty Thor. I actually want to look at, this is the first time I'm actually seeing her cover. We actually got a, shard there. Oh, I said the cover. Okay, so it looks like this is a combination of, artwork from the Jason Aaron Thor run plus, other good stuff that Jane Foster may or may not have appeared in. The Broken Mjolnir, again, that there for anybody who's read the Jason Aaron run of Thor, which I highly recommend. I'm not gonna spoil things on that there, because that could be something that may or may not happen in the movie, maybe. So again, this is gonna be vague. I don't know, but I definitely wanted the Doctor Thor. So we're 12 covers away from getting her champion. So it's just a matter of waiting for the next character to appear in the latest Legends pool. If it's not Shumagarath, I'm definitely gonna be pulling for Kamala Khan. I'm definitely gonna be pulling for Mighty Thor. It's just a matter of who's gonna be in after if it's gonna be Shumagarath, or is it gonna be someone other than Shumagarath? So, but whatever the case is, you guys will know when it is in the pool, whenever they get introduced. For those who really who are waiting for Mighty Thor to enter tokens, she'll be in whenever the season ends. So that's 16 days from now, from the end of the Soul season, plus the off-season events as well. So that's gonna end this video here. Again, I consolidated 2 videos into one. We'll probably be back at it tomorrow with flight tester Riri Williams. I kind of wanted to do the all caps PvP, but again, I ran out of time to record, and it's like I gotta get ready for work and all that. But anyway, um, is it we'll do flight tests, and we'll we'll do whatever else may entail. Be excellent to your fellow human beings, and I will catch everybody on the next video. Peace.